Did I not prep this? Ooh, I did not prep this. I can do that real quick. Stream links at everyone. Premiere live. And everything should be up. I even missed a goal while these two are playing. Alright, guys, so I've got the Season 3 Premier Draft here. I've got myself and Max and maybe a little bit of Arc 5s. We'll see how that actually plays out, though. But I do have a background match going on to kind of kill some time and give something on screen while we're talking about the draft and whatnot. Basically, how this is going to work is the picks will be sent into me. They'll be verified. Max will make the posting, and I'll just do the general announcement of it. And you'll get to watch a little bit of a, I don't even know what you want to call it, a freestyle 2v2, whatever this match is going to be. I don't even know.
Yeah, excited to get things rolling here. Do you have any predictions or anything coming into this Premier Draft of Willix?
You know, I'm just, I don't know. I'm a little out of the loop on who exactly I would like. I feel like the first overall pick is kind of understandable. I think it's gonna be Ritzky. Ritzky. I guess I'm saying the term right. But outside of that, I'm not too sure where teams fall with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Outside of that first pick, obviously, is the one who's actually going to be giving it. I don't know. I don't know any of them outside of that one either. So we'll see how that all falls. I believe second pick will probably be Wally if I had to guess, just because I think the captain with the second pick knows Wally.
Well, Wally is playing right now as well.
Yeah, so we'll see if he makes it out of the green room. But and as far as I know, there will be one undrafted player too, so we'll see how that ends up going tonight. Because that one undrafted player will end up just going on waivers and going to the only team that can pick him up, or the first team that can pick him up, I should say. So let me see. Looking at our premier list right now, every team already has three people on their rosters except for Office Party Esports. So that means Office Party Esports will be making their draft pick tonight and also being first on waivers to pick up whoever else. So basically, they'll get their pick. Yeah, they'll get their pick, but then they'll also get the undrafted player too to go to their team if they choose.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who they're actually gonna end up picking up.
Yeah,
And we've got a
Four
minute
Lakes.
till the draft starts as well.
Yeah, but the Four Lakes is a pretty solid player, I should say. I'm pretty deep into SSL, and he should be able to pick up some guys to support him and see if they can make a run for the Clitty Cup this season.
Yeah, it's been kind of a quiet showing from him so far. He hasn't really, done too much talking in the Discord. We haven't seen too much play from him either. So they're kind of a mystery on what direction OPE is going to go with their pick. And I believe, nope, we're still almost there. It's going to be any minute now. I'm going to open up the draft.
Oh, can you actually? I know I'm supposed to be typing them. Can you give me permissions to be able to type in draft results? I can't do that.
Oh yeah, I got you. Let me see if I can do that in time.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, by the way, I just want to point out Wally has just been destroying. Like,
Well, as the
absolutely.
only GC2 in that lobby, I'm not completely surprised.
Are you should be able to?
And
You can now.
yep.
All right, it is 10 o'clock. The draft is open, and since you will be making the first pick for your team, I'm assuming.
There will be. So Asylum will select, as you guessed it,
Ritsky.
Rixty, or however you pronounce
Ritsky.
it. Alright, and now next up, Team Madger is on the clock.
Now
So
Madger, is that who is Madger? What franchise are they with?
that's Cyber Otters.
That is Cyber Otters, so completely new franchise to the league. This will be interesting. And Cyber Otters pick is in. They are gonna take Wally. So
Alright,
no
Team
surprise,
Madger.
I mean, the man is just destroying here. But there has been some signs of life for Orange Team here. Flamedo now backing here. You got Wolf Cola in. So I think this has been a great pick. If any, we've seen anything so far, Wally's playing really, really well, and now he's got a premier player going against him in Flamedo. So I think this was a great pick for a franchise that's trying to set its footing. What is that, OPE that's going to be on the clock now?
Yes, sir. So let's wait
And
on an answer from Four Lakes.
I've got it. You ready?
Alright.
Avoid is going to OPE.
I actually feel like I probably could have guessed that one.
Is there a connection that I'm unaware of?
I don't know. Just I feel like I've seen Avoid play with some of the guys that have been associated with Office Party before. Maybe not necessarily Four Lakes, but I just feel like I've associated him with OPE in the past, and I also believe out of these guys, I think he's probably the one that maybe might have gotten away with being placed at GC1. But I've played with him before, and I think his talent might be a little bit higher than that. So I just think that's probably the most solid pick and the one that I might have said too, if I were OP.
And so, who are you thinking is next?
Next up, it's the King's Court is on the clock. So next up, I don't know. If I'm the King's Court, I personally would probably take Stank.
Stank.
I think I would take Stank. And actually, I believe. Oh no, he's not here anymore. I was gonna say the captain was here, but I think he left to go play in the game.
Is he in? Oh, he is in the game now. It's a 4v3.
So as we wait the answer,
Oh, I've got the answer. It's come straight
I
from
hype.
Hype himself.
Yeah,
I can't pronounce this name. Is he put he so he is sent in the name Leon Bravo.
Leon Bravo. Leon Bravo.
Leon Bravo.
Yes. All right, let's get that placed in there. Leon Bravo with the 4th pick.
And then surprise last pick now. A team
On the
that maybe
last pick.
wasn't prepared to make a pick here.
All right, we'll see what answers we get there. Will they pick between? It'll be between Stank and Runsaw.
Are you still saying Stank maybe?
I've just played with Stank before, and I know that he's active, so that's a big part of my choosing process. I would say is knowing someone that hangs around in the Discord. So.
Wally said 3v3, rotate someone out, please. So I am chatting with one of the franchise owners for Team Esports Gaming, and we will see if their pick is coming in here shortly. I believe they're just going to defer their last pick since they weren't planning on making it.
Is
So
there any
that'll give
chance we
us-
can switch the map for this match?
That'll give us. I'll switch it after this. I'll switch it right after this.
All right, perfect. Nice.
But so that'll give us our entire Premier draft. It looks like Widaway Esports will not be taking anyone, at least in the draft. To my understanding, they still plan to go for a fourth player. They just weren't going to use it in the draft since they were not originally planning to. So that's going to wrap up the Premier draft. It was going to be short. It was only one round. It was, 4 players that went. Who got the steal of the draft, in your opinion?
I mean, as someone who's a little bit biased, there's only one player that was in this draft that's an SSL, and he's one of the only 3 SSLs even in the server. So I think Asylum might have slipped away with that first overall pick steal. But if we're talking like actual steal, as far as like having a lower pick and getting some value off of it, I think Office Party picking up a Void was a great move.
I'm just not as well versed with this prospect group as I have been in previous seasons, and so I'm just not sure personally on where the best value pick went. I think Office Party did need a player. They only had 4 legs, so you might be right.
Yeah, and then they'll probably pick up either Runsaw or Stank in off the waiver wire here soon. So we'll see how that goes. Unless they want to pick up Miguel, that's pretty much their only option.
I mean, to be fair, there is a connection between Miguel and OPE, as he was their captain last season.
That's another thing to think about. But maybe they do both. Who knows?
Yeah, that is also an option. You could go get your waiver player, and then if Miguel's willing, just sign him.
Yeah.
But that is going to wrap up everything for right now, guys. I don't want to keep the stream running for 50 minutes while we wait for the major draft. I will go ahead and put a bug in some of the major captains' ears and see if maybe we want to start a little bit sooner. But I can't promise anything for now. Just expect it to be at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
10:30.
Oh, it's at 10:30. Oh, yeah. I might not even need it sooner then. I'm losing my mind. All right. Well, it's at 10:30. That's what I was hoping to move it to anyway. So perfect timing. I'll see you guys in like 20 minutes or so.